agree.
Hey,
what's up, pop stars? This is Pop Jibberish. I'm Joe.
I'm Niecy.
And today we're watching episode 5 of Severance. In the previous episode, Helly decided to self-harm herself.
That was redundant.
In the elevator, yes.
Why did you say herself? Self-harms herself?
Yes.
Who else would she self-harm?
She self-harmed herself.
Stop.
And we got some more development with
Mark?
Irving.
Oh, sorry.
Mark, definitely. Oh, so Mark went to Petey's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And
Miss
Selvig drilled a
chip
hole
out of his head.
Yeah, through his head, got the chip, brought it back, and I guess they're gonna be researching that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I guess she was like, well, Mark needs some encouragement, I guess.
Well, she kind of wanted him to be more so evaluated a little bit.
I think that's what it was too, because she specifically used his wife's candle that she stole from his house, from his Audi's house. Let's just say that, because his Innie has no idea.
Correct.
Because the lady, the Asian lady that is in charge of the giving good news or something.
I think her role is similar to like a counselor therapist type somebody.
Okay. So whatever her role is, whatever the official name for her role, she's in the room, she lights the candle, and then gives him a lump of clay, and he's supposed to, I guess, make whatever he feels he wants to make. Mm-hmm. He makes the tree that his wife was apparently killed at in a car accident. Mm-hmm. That has to do something, mainly because it's a very traumatic experience, and regardless of whether you're Innie or Audi, your subconscious knows certain things. Just like you know what a tie is, he knows what shoes are, he knows when the elevator is, those type of things. So obviously somewhere deep in that same area, that hurt exists as well.
It does.
Which I think somebody even mentioned that before, earlier in another episode. It's like your Innie still feels it or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was Petey.
Petey said, he you're
he was like, no, you're
still hurt, you just don't know why. That's what it was. Yeah. And I was like, that's deep, because it's like he just like he wakes up refreshed every day, like he went to sleep, he also feels, because we saw him crying in the car, and like a deep cry in that car. And then he goes into work, and then he sees the tissue in his pocket.
He's like,
what was this? So he still feels.
And still looks it, because in one of the early episodes, Miss Selvig was like,
you look like you look hungover. Like, it's like you look like crap. And obviously we had no frame of reference for him, because that was like our first time seeing him. And I was like, okay. But I thought she was just being mean. But obviously we've seen he drinks a lot when he's on his outside. His Audi does. But yeah, there's a lot going on right now. So I'm thinking that Miss Selvig is definitely trying to evaluate him, trying to see how much he knows and remembers. She's broken into his house, taken things. We don't know how many times that's happened.
Right.
But for some reason, he also feels that possibly somebody could come into his house, because he hid the phone that Petey had, and he actually covered up where Petey was sleeping. Mm-hmm. I just thought about that just now too.
Yeah, he was covered up the whole.
Right, he was like, oh, let me. Okay, I got to clean this stuff up, and I can clean this stuff. He put the stuff on the couch and all that, made it look like nobody was down there, nobody's ever been down there. And then he put the phone in the box. But like, why would he why would he feel that he had to do that unless he thought somebody might?
Well, Petey was kind of being all mysterious and making it seem like, more was happening then. So maybe that's why.
Right. Maybe he thought like the cops would come.
There's no telling.
We really haven't seen authorities much in this show. But anyways, we're jumping into episode 5. We're going to see what's going on, because speculation is only helping for me, because she's already seen, even though she's, like you'll see certain things. It's like, oh, I remember that now. But we can't like have a real discussion about speculation, because
which is why I'm trying to push you along so we can talk about it all.
Right, we'll talk about the whole thing. We're gonna jump into episode 5. I already did the if you like what we're doing here, or did I?
No.
I haven't. I can't remember, because all these shows are mixing together. If you like what we're doing here, go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notification every single time we drop a video. To our patrons, going to get this early as well as the watch along. Let's jump into it. Okay, so that's the Audi. You know what's funny is there's a ledge. If I know that you're like disoriented and like, oh my God, I'm choking.
But if she would have just calmed down and
if she would have calmed down, she would put her feet on the ledge and just stand up.
Why he ain't in his post?
Right.
He always sitting there at one time he needed to be. He ain't.
Oh, it's gonna go back down. It's gonna be her again.
Helly?
Oh no.
Yeah. Maybe you should get out of here.
I know, just wrapping up. Sorry, I love the work.
He should have known just by the fact that he said that.
But also, Dylan be on some other stuff.
Is he gonna find her? He's gonna find her. How long has she been in there though? Oh, so he's seen it.
God damn it!
She made a really good knot.
Oh my God. Is she okay?
She should have like red marks around her neck. Oh, she does.
Can't just send her back up the elevator like that.
Right.
Like with the arm, when she did the arm, you know, just send herself back up.
Wait, so Mark get in the elevator. What? What?
Is she okay?
Oh, that's right, because he's just gonna go up, come back down.
That was great. Just straight face.
Right.
Don't know nothing happened.
Judd?
Where were you at?
Will,
Right.
Same to you.
Guess he was in the bathroom. 5:15. What's funny is
He
they
will
have
be
regular time upstairs.
And military time downstairs.
Yeah.
You just like to watch the. You just like to watch this.
See, look.
Oh, okay, that's right. You're right.
Oh, why don't I skip it? Is what you're asking? Oh, because of the watch along. The watch along. These folks, these lovely folks. I mean, I guess I could say, hey, we're skipping the. But. Just less editing. I tried paying for an editor one time. Paid him $50. Sorry, I couldn't get it in on time. He kept saying, oh, I just didn't have more time. Look at one time. Then he's like, we had a situation happen. I won't be able to do it. I'm like, well, you could have told me that 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to get this episode out. Like, what the heck? That's what I get for trying to use Fiverr. So he has to do that every day?
Probably to ensure that they don't run into each other.
Oh, the other people in the office.
Last thing he remembers.
Is she alive?
Right. He saw the thing close and then open up and they were sitting.
He's like,
Right.
his body had to physically do that.
Right.
It's like when you have the appalling dream.
bruising, but thankfully,
Right.
no permanent damage.
Oh my goodness.
Don't want to be here.
And she will be back at her desk in a few days.
Is that enough time?
This happened on your watch,
Why does he
Marcus.
keep getting blamed for stuff?
And you can thank Kier himself it went the way it did. Have a productive day.
Technically, it happened on your watch.
Yeah, and also he was in that room with that lady because she made him.
Exactly.
But also, nobody would have been able to. Well, no, Mark probably would have seen her take the cord because he'd be watching.
Right.
Dylan wasn't paying no attention, and she walked with that mug right in her hand. She
Right.
didn't try to hide it.
Yeah. Yeah, because she didn't have it behind her
What is it
back
to
when she
fail?
talked to him.
My 20s was devastating, yet it taught me a vital lesson. That it was not me who was wrong, but literature itself. And that
What
to
the
truly
heck?
find my place in that world, I would first need to break it entirely. And so I did. A society with festering workers cannot flourish, just as a man with rotting toes cannot skip.
What?
What separates man from machine is that machines cannot think for themselves. Also, they are made of metal, whereas man is made of skin. If you are a soul...
Rickon is unhinged.
This will make the war more inspiring for you both. A
Why
good
does he
person...
feel like
But
he's...
when you're not allowed to read anything else, they probably just,
Right.
are nothing but bull and lies.
bullies are nothing but bull and
He said
lies.
the industry is dust.
If your
In
hand is a
parentheses.
fist,
Oh
should
my
you find
God.
yourself continuing to fit a system, dear reader, stop and ask if it's truly you that must change, or the,
Or the system. How did I know? How did I know? Because all of these are just like nonsensical. Just
Full synaptic coupling can kill his memory.
Please find out who did this. I'd like to deliver everything to the board at once.
so they didn't reintegrate PD. Somebody else reintegrated PD somehow.
Is officially coming. We're headed to the birthing retreat now, so please come. Mark, Rickon again. We're at the retreat, and the child is continuing toward the birth canal, so it would be really great.
Wow.
if you were here.
The child is.
I don't know if they let you have your
continuing
phone down there.
Right.
Oh, actually, if this is Mark's work self, please tell him Rickon said to come quickly.
Like, that's not how it works.
Still
Right?
here, wondering if you're lost. We are in cabin 6, which is through the gate, and at the end of the row, it's one of the more affordably sized units, but you should be able to find it.
Did you forget that I was going to be here?
Slightly.
She went on a date. They went on a date.
Okay. Okay.
Look,
I'm like,
sorry.
why do I
about the
remember her
event.
face?
By the way, yeah. The contractions are about 20 minutes apart, so we still have some time. Rickon is doing this thing where he cries over her.
What?
I am.
Babe, I just don't want to be like my father.
No, baby.
What in the world?
I think it's good you're getting it out now.
Right. Like, why is he making it about him? This is her birth
Hey, I'm
or her
looking for a baby camp.
pregnancy, labor.
To be here. Cozy nook. Wow.
Dude, did you see the one next door?
Yeah.
It's like psychotically expensive. It's like a freaking lodge. I hate whoever's in there.
It's just fat cats making fat kittens.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
So why are they here instead of a hospital?
Mark, say a secret, quickly.
Freaking.
he doesn't have to, babe.
What?
The fetus is drawn to clear air. Purging secrets can create a soul void that speeds the labor.
Okay.
What in the
we
world?
want that.
Oh, 5 full days.
Okay, well,
Wow.
I definitely haven't seen that. I mean, it must have been stolen or something.
What? That was an advanced copy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
Are you okay?
Oh my God.
He's freaking out over that.
It's fine. It's all fine.
He's so unhinged.
Wow.
I'm okay. You okay?
Okay. I'm good.
Yeah?
He's a narcissist.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get coffee.
Really?
Yeah, I think. I'm gonna get coffee.
You sure?
She said, I'm gonna get out of here.
You didn't thank me for the book.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Well, this is good. We can finish setting up the room. Oh,
I don't know. Did you eat it?
No.
I'm gonna eat this.
Mark, would you help me hang the kelp?
Oh, it's white chocolate. I don't eat white chocolate.
Hang the kelp? Why?
What was that?
Do you really want me to explain it?
Hang the kelp is strawberry. It's like a strawberry shortcake.
Oh.
Hook me up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
I got distracted by your beautiful coffee.
Right.
So
A lot of help, I guess.
yeah. Holy shit, by the way, about this cabin. So nice. Hey, Rich.
Weird thing to ask.
That is
Because really-
very weird and inappropriate thing to ask.
If the thief reads the book, it will have been worth
Hang
it.
the kelp.
I know the last time you were in a medical facility was for Gemma.
Oh, is that what this is? Medical facility?
Of course, the baby's
Was
middle
that
name
slime?
could
I
have been
was
so
looking
lovely a
at
tribute
that
to her.
as well.
But
Is he playing with the kelp?
Toll, please.
Ooh. I made friends with the richest lady in baby camp. She was quiet, but she was nice. Very cute. Should send you up there.
I'd imagine she's spoken for.
Right.
I bet Alexa would give you another shot.
I bet she wouldn't.
I bet you could. Hi, squeeze your hand.
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
Need me to tell a secret?
Go ahead. Give me your dark shit.
Well,
What?
do you remember the businessman?
Oh!
Oh no.
Holy fucking
Perfect timing, I
PayPal.
guess.
Right?
Charlie, you okay?
Ah! Why do people do this?
I'll go get Alexa.
He still hasn't turned his phone off. Or answered it.
Right?
And now that we know that Lumen didn't reintegrate Petey, now there's another mystery. Who reintegrated Petey?
He just ain't got no peace nowhere.
Right. He said, I'm going to pass out.
At the time she woke up. So this will be Helly's first conscious experience since the hanging.
The hanging, wow.
When she sees you, it's important your eyes be kind.
Kind eyes.
Do you know how to make your eyes kind?
He is such a weird dude.
He looks disturbed.
Right. Wow.
You're okay.
Oh, they just...
You're okay.
Last thing she remembers is trying to kill herself.
Right. But...
They just put... She just put herself in the elevator.
Look at that face.
So they locked away the extension cords and other dangerous items. So, you know, You should
There's
be safe.
forks
They
right
might be
over there.
plastic, though.
There's a lot you can do with a plastic fork.
Do you want to talk about it?
Wow. She's like, are you serious? No, I do not.
I'd inspirational handbook quotes around the office for her to stumble upon.
She just needs to start earning perks, dude.
Wow.
The finger traps.
Right.
It would not me, though, because I already contributed the idea.
Why was she?
It's my favorite.
Oh no.
She could have been
It's Casey.
Right.
anybody.
I'm here to observe Helly.
Oh, no one told me.
Did she see the
Miss
book?
Cobell's orders. I'm to watch her for signs of sadness and verbally encourage her to forego further suicide attempts. Upon request, I can also perform a hug.
You know, I've been exhibiting signs of sadness.
No.
He said no.
That would be nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
For both of them. Pulled out eyelash.
Right.
Did you get all that?
If you're upset, you can request
A hug. I know. I'm good.
You see Irving in the back. I saw his face go. But I think he may be. Oh, he's starting to fall asleep. Ah! It's Venom. It's the Venom symbiote. It's gonna be up there. Ew.
We lose you again there, buddy?
No. My nose ring.
And I'd like to seek Bert's counsel.
Is she writing down everything or just what she's doing?
She's just observing Helly.
Okay. What? What is this? Are they wearing different color badges?
I'm sorry, Irving. We must have sent this print job here by mistake. You weren't supposed to see this.
What are these?
Nothing. Joke from Miss Cobell.
It's the O&D coup, isn't it? The one that Dylan talks about, huh? Did that actually happen?
Yeah, Dylan always talking about
Right, about them fighting, yeah.
Nothing like that could happen here.
It's proof. It is ironclad proof.
Milchick says it didn't happen. And why would one department physically attack another? Lumen wouldn't just then give them
That's a
all the
good
other
copy
departments
machine.
resources.
Does O&D
Right.
know that? Are we even sure about it? Because with 7 people, there is a lot that they could do to us.
I could ask.
Your new friend who lied to you about the size of his department? How do we know what else he isn't being kosher about?
So he did tell him about the fact that he opened the door and he saw more people.
Why did he let him keep that?
I think it's part of the experiment.
Ran a 266 on Irving B.
Yeah. Just now.
Huh.
So it's part of the...
I thought it might dissuade him from spending so much time with Bert G.
Yeah, so I figured it was part of the.
I'm sorry.
Nothing
should I
happens by
consult
accident.
Mhm.
You ran at
No,
266 on Urban.
Good initiative.
Why?
The light of discovery shines truer upon a virgin meadow than a beaten path. I'm trying something new with Miss Casey. Keep it between us.
Right.
Is Helly's last name Casey? No, Casey.
No, Casey is the Asian lady.
Asian lady.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'm trying something new with Miss Casey.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Why does she think putting
so
water on
everybody's in there is on an experiment then. What is she trying to do?
Get rid of the red marks from the
Like it
floors?
doesn't just go off with
Right?
water.
But also her outer could have put, or did she wipe it off? Is that what she was doing, wiping the makeup off?
Oh, there was
so
makeup
that
on.
so that it could show.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Casey.
Please describe for me your time in the restroom.
What?
Oh, no. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Miss Casey. I turned and...
Bet you're drunk. What'd your mouth taste like when you got in today?
Helio, you have to come. Supplies 8 minutes. Round trip.
You know, I go to distribution supply all the time, so I could, if you...
Oh, that's one less horrible thing. For 8 minutes, anyway.
It's not far, do you mind?
I'm good, thanks.
No, you're right. We shouldn't go anywhere without Miss Casey.
Hint, hint.
Right.
Careful out there, boss. Weird energy about.
He's not wrong.
She got so many of them things.
So she don't have to ever go back. What is he doing? She's like, oh, whatever. That's funny.
Thanks for noticing.
Come here.
Like the refrigerators at Target.
Right. They turn on when you come next to him. What is this room?
Yeah.
Did he redraw the map from memory?
Helly.
Where's she going?
Right.
Does she even know?
Helliar?
It's funny that the lights
Mark
are
took
going
it to a good
off
pen caps.
when they leave the.
Perchi is in the conference room.
Wait, how does she know that he
Would
wanted
be
to
interested?
Yeah.
And he
And-
immediately went.
And why did
So sorry.
And why did she tell him? Like, what was the
Yeah.
benefit in that?
I was looking for you. I hadn't heard from you. Well, I mean,
What in the world?
oh my God! What are you doing?
He was coming at you.
Let him out!
Let him out! Let him out! The fuck is he here? You saw that painting? You want to get disemboweled today? Hey, where's your friends? Plural. As in the 6 fucking people you've been hiding from us.
Oh my word! I need a manager. Irving, wait! Don't.
He said, I need a manager.
Up to.
What is wrong with you? Open the door. Open the door.
Wow.
Oh, so much happening.
Right. And she just gonna keep walking. She has no idea where she's
Helly.
going.
Helly?
They could be lost forever in there.
Where the fuck are we?
Look.
Exactly.
It's for her to wake up while the life drains out of her and to know it was me who did it.
The heck? Is that a baby? Or animal or something?
I checked the whole storage wing. No sign of him or Helly. Shit, O&D's probably killed him already.
Oh, look. I was working out a joke. Joke? Say when I got in.
Prove it. Tell it.
Hadn't worked it out yet.
He's laughing though. Why are you laughing?
Did you in your department? Because we don't trust you guys.
You, the king of fucks, don't trust us?
I do.
Wow.
But people just talk. It's literally silly. Like they say, you all have pouches. Pouches?
What?
Like to carry young? Yes, according to some. You each have a larval offspring that
What?
will jump out and attack if we get too close.
That's fucking psycho.
That is crazy.
The sentiment, somehow holds. People are weird.
He
Oh,
says
I'd be
the
remiss not to
sentiment
say
somehow holds. People
that
are
in
weird.
this theory, the larva and replaces you, which Irving would solve the mystery of your youthful energy.
Oh, is that the joke?
Irv, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Are you sweet on this guy? You are duplicitous snakes to a one. It's not safe.
So they pit each other against each other. I don't understand. Why though? What the heck? What the heck? Why is that a lamb? A goat? A baby goat? And now that brings me back to what she was saying about livestock. What the heck?
They're not ready.
What?
She can't take them yet. They're not ready.
They're not ready. For what?
Oh, but get the hell out of here. Go!
The grim barbarity, optics and design.
Oh,
That's
man.
what it said.
Not ready for
There's
what? Did he
definitely
tie
no
him? Did they?
What
This look is chaotic.
I don't think it was real. I mean, I'll have to confer with my larva, of course. I'm sorry.
Dylan is not having this.
Not at all.
Bert G., at this time, I formally release you from MDR's supervision.
Look at Dylan.
Right.
Would you like to come in? There is something in the storeroom I'd like to show you.
What?
And Dylan, of course.
What?
You like, bro, what are you doing?
It's like, no.
Courtship, she was a swap girl. My handbook just says they were bonded by the spirit of industry. I know, but if this interpretation is correct.
What is he gonna find?
Makes you wonder.
Is that the same picture that they found earlier?
This one's never gone into the hallway rotation.
It's called the macro data refinement calamity.
Okay, but we've never done anything like that. Why the hell would they?
What? I'm at a loss. This is probably the first show I've ever watched where I was just totally clueless about what the heck is going on.
I love it. I love it. I love that you're absolutely confused. Goats.
I thought I had a little bit of an advantage with the memes that I've seen, but they haven't shown me anything that would give me any insight on what's going
If you
on.
give me the map, I'll clean it up. Your drawing is shit.
Oh, there she is.
Miss Casey, we were just heading back from our mental health walk.
You're both unhurt.
We are.
She was afraid for their safety.
Yeah.
Scared.
So what's in the halls?
Okay then.
I was gonna say, should they just follow her back? She was genuinely concerned, though.
Mm-hmm.
You aware what MDR is up to right now?
I thought that's what you were paid for.
Right.
You're not stopping it.
The surest way to tame a prisoner is to let him believe he's free.
There's a cure quote for everything.
Mark.
I would be careful. Upstairs wouldn't look kindly on this.
Yes, Daddy.
What in the world?
About who hacked Kilmer's chip.
So now, do they think the same thing about MDR? They already said
I
that
want
they
to
think that
introduce
they have
you all
like pouches.
to Irving and Dylan. They're from MDR. They're friends.
Look, he was scared.
Right. You see Irving with a big smile on his face. Okay. So
you have no idea what's going on.
Not a clue. But I get a strong feeling that this is all, and I've been saying it from the beginning, an experiment. Okay. They wouldn't have made the halls so narrow and so maze-like if it wasn't something that they're like observing in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And they specifically said they upstairs wouldn't like this, which means somebody's up there looking down on this whole thing.
Well, they always talk about the board.
Yeah, but like specifically the wording and the phrasing of being above as they are below, and they are going through the maze. And then she said, I want to try something new with Miss Casey, which means that even them, they're part of the experiment also. Like, well, at least Miss Casey is. She seems like she doesn't know nearly as much as the black dude. What's his name? Milchek. Or Selvig at all. So like I feel like those two and the big-headed dude that she was just talking to in the door, who's finding out what's going on with Petey's chip. I feel like those three know a lot, like a whole lot.
Well, they're not severed.
Right. So, okay. So those three know a lot. You just told me something you probably should have told me.
No, we already talked about that before.
But I mean, like, you said, well, they're not severed, which implies that Miss Casey is severed, but we haven't seen her.
Well, she just said she's trying something new with her.
But that made it seem like if she's trying something new with her, that she's also experimenting on her, like they're doing with Helly and Mark.
I thought that's the conclusion that you just come to.
Yeah, but
I'm actually not confirming anything you're saying, to be honest.
But I didn't know for a fact.
It's just fun to watch you come up with.
I didn't know for a fact that she was also like part of the experiment as in like a lab rat part, not, administrator part. Because she's giving them their rewards and letting them like doing the, like you said, like kind of like a therapy thing. So I thought the staff were like here, and then like the overseers, wow, the board was like here, and then the one lady that's like the liaison between
Natalie.
the board, she's like here because she speaks, in the stead of the board. So she's kind of like a stepstone here, and then Selvig, and then the severed folks. I thought that they were all on the same level, but now I see that Miss Casey is not on the same level as Milchek or the security dude or the or Miss Selvig or anything like that. She's just like them, basically, which I guess shouldn't make a big difference because all of the like ODR is just like O&D is just like MDR. So there's probably other departments that also have separate folks, working there. So I guess that makes sense. So it's no big like reveal there. It's just the fact that it was weird because it seemed like she's part of the staff. Like, and it seemed like the staff is like outside of the staff that they're experimenting on. I thought the staff was like here and they're like observing and they're part of it.
At this point, I wouldn't get married to any theory at all.
Fine. Okay. So, we need to address.
And I'm not saying that to derail you. I mean that like genuinely.
What is with the goats? What the heck is going on with the goats? There's a room full of goats. And not only that, but he said they're not ready yet. It's not time yet.
I don't know.
Ready for what?
That mean?
For what? So they're raising goats in one of the rooms, and there's not even like it was a section that was like, oh, this is just like a farmland. Like they kind of have the house and the museum and everything. It was just a regular office room with and it was in the dark. Like it was dark in that whole area until they got there.
Yeah, because all the rest of the hallways are already lit.
Right.
The areas that they kept going to were the lighting that only changed once
when they got it. Like, yeah, the proximity lights. So I don't know. So, okay. Just going over what I know. So we have O&D, MDR, two separate groups, thought that they were each weird towards each other. Like they pit them against each other. So that's one thing. Then you have the group right above them, which is Selvig, Milchek, and the security dude. They're not severed. Milchek and Selvig do experiments, like try different little things on all of them, and she observes them because she stole the. She apparently specifically for Mark. I haven't seen her do anything for anybody else yet, but she specifically for Mark has broken into his house outside in the Audi form. Broke into his house, stole things from his house, and then put it in the same room with him, which I assume is trying to trigger a memory, try to see if he triggers a memory. So he can, I guess, like, I don't know. Because it feels like she's testing him to see if he's lying, like if he's I guess reintegrated or whatever.
Gotcha.
If he's got
if he's
both sides, like if he's pretending to be integrated, because like the smell of his wife's candle
or pretending
would
to not be integrated.
Right. Because the smell of his wife's candle would basically trigger a memory for him. But the fact that he made the tree in the clay kind of already kind of said that, like some conscious form is like in there. So yeah, it's weird because like these different little, like it's almost like vignettes. It feels like a Black Mirror or something like that, because it's like these little vignettes of stuff, because the Dylan's
of Black Mirror coming out.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. So Dylan and his situation with being fearful in another department, and then you have the relationship between Irving and Bert, which have that situation going on, and then you have Mark, who is got Innie and Audi problems, like on both sides. And then you have Selvig, who is not severed, who is clearly like onto something, like Mark, something's going on with Mark, and she's trying to investigate that on both sides. But the inner portion of her keeps like, she is so mean to him all the time. It's night and day, the relationship she has when she's Innie and Audi. And then you have Helly, who's literally just trying to get out. That's all she wants to do is get out, and her Audi will not let her. So there's a lot of storylines, and I don't see how they converge. Like, I don't see the connection point between them yet. But we're only on episode, I say only. There's only 8 episodes in the season, right?
Yeah.
And that was episode 5.
Correct.
So
no, it's 9. I think it's 9 episodes.
Is it?
I believe it's 9. I'm pretty sure it's 9.
Okay, so
yeah,
let me go back. Okay, so there are 9 episodes in the season. We're on episode 5. So, and they're hour-long episodes. They do pack a lot in those episodes. So we'll see. Okay, so episode 6 is what we're on. So we just watched episode 5. If you like what we're doing here, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get notification every single time we drop a video. To our patrons, going to get this early as well as the watch along. Yeah, this is, I don't know if I have a headache.
I low-key want you to watch the next episode.
I'm almost tempted. What time? I don't want to say what time it is because I don't know. Everybody don't need to know what time we recorded. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll catch you in the next one. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you know when we drop the next episode. Do you have any last thoughts before we cut out?
No, but this is fun to watch.
Cool. Peace out.